Showing you again the triumph of emotion over reason. People who were suckered by Joe Biden, the most corrupt president to ever enter office, not the most corrupt president in office. That was Barack Obama. The most corrupt president to ever enter office, unquestionably, the big guy. Oh, but he's a nice guy. He's not a nice guy. Stop. Don't be a sucker. That's emotional. That's not strategic. This guy is in hock to China. He's the big guy, Joe Biden. He was paid off by a communist government, and the largest enemy, most dangerous enemy is a country we've had in decades, since the early Soviet Union. But again, people fell for the emotion of Joe Biden. Oh, he's a calming influence. Calming how? He's going to sell us out to the Russians and the Chinese? Hey, it'll stop the Cold War. He already sold us out. Here's a video of Joe Biden, people who bought the emotion rather than the strategy. Joe Biden talking about executive orders. How terrible executive, oh my gosh, executive orders. This isn't a monarchy. This is him, I think it was even Stephanopoulos or something. This is right before the election. Check this out.
So there's not going to be any delay on the tax increases?
No, well, I got to get the votes. That's why, the one thing that I have this strange notion. We are a democracy. Some of my Republican friends and some of my Democratic friends even occasionally say, well, if you can't get the votes by executive order, you're going to do something. Things you can't do by executive order unless you're a dictator. We're a democracy. We need consensus.
So let's go to the dictator scorecard. Joe Biden's words, not mine. Executive orders, things you can't do by legislation, you do by executive orders, are the hallmark of a dictator. He just said that. He just said that. I'm not a dictator. Things we have to get done through the legislative process. Clearly indicating he prefers not to do executive orders. Here's a screenshot from Fox News after the first 3 days in office. How many executive orders did Joe Biden sign? Again, this was supposedly the sign of a dictator. Oh, 19. 19 dictatorial executive orders. Wow. I guess you fell for that emotion, huh? Democrats who voted for this, like the LaUna guys and ladies out there, lost your jobs. Sorry. It's not funny. It's a fact. 19. How many did Trump sign his first 3 days? One. I thought Trump was the fascist. I thought we were told that by the left. Biden 19, Trump 1, Obama 5, Bush 0, Clinton 1. Fascinating. Fascinating how that whole thing worked out. Again, people who fell for the emotion, not the strategy.